Hello again, my name is Hugh and welcome to my channel and my workshop. It's been a while. My last time I was in here about to use this lathe was the middle of December, just before my last video. I wanted to put a video out between Christmas and New Year, which is this video, but things just couldn't happen. Jane was ill, so it just wasn't feasible. So I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and a very happy New Year with friends and family, if that was possible. And also a huge thank you to everybody who wished me a happy birthday, which was the 23rd of December. I had a lovely, lovely day. And this is what I was given by Jane for my birthday. And it's the Record Power SC 2.5 chuck package, and their dome jaws. So I've seen a few people use these and it really intrigued me. Now let me do the unboxing so we can see what's inside. Let's look at the chuck package first. So we've got the chuck key, which everybody says is horrible, so I'll find out. The actual chuck itself, the dovetail jaws for it, the screws for attaching the jaws to the chuck, and a worm screw as well. So let me get that to one side. And this is the main reason I bought that, to these dome jaws. And that's what they look like. So let me get all of these out the bag, give them a clean because they've got all the transport oil on them, and we'll put it together. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so that's all cleaned off. One thing I like already, this has a little grub screw that goes in there into the collar that fits onto the spindle, which means I can then lock this onto there and do some reverse sanding if need be. Now the jaws are marked 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's open this up just a little bit. Give us room to get the jaws on. So number 1, it's got a raised bit area there that fits into the groove there, so slots on. Sorry, I hope you can see this. And then screw them in. Whenever I put a set of jaws on, I never tighten them down all the way, and I'll show you why in a minute. So 1, I'll speed through putting the rest in because it's going to be identical to that first one. Okay, once I've got them on snug but not tight, I then close the jaws and know they all meet, and then starting at 1 I'll go round and tighten them all up. It's just habit. I have a sequence. I always do outside first, inside second. Okay, and there you have it, all assembled. 1 second. This is my 8th chuck, You've seen me use, I normally use what's the Axminster SK114. I have 3 of those. I have the Goliath chuck by Axminster, an SK100 by Axminster. I have a very small chuck by Rutland's, based here in the UK, and also what I believe is to be quite an old Patriot, Robert Sorby Patriot chuck. But to give you a comparison, that's the new one, and that's an SK114. So there is a fair difference in size. Right, let's get this all cleared away, get it on the lathe, get some wood into this, and see how we get on. Okay, so it's all chucked up. I'm just going to turn this around and then flip it over into the dome jaws. Now that's where what I've been told is the only issue with these jaws. They're great on this where it's square so it can grip, but when you go to round, because the ends of these dome jaws are rounded, you don't get a really good secure grip on the piece of wood. And I'll put a link to a video I watched up there and down in the description of a video by Pete from Twisted Trees, who did an unboxing and first review of these as well, and he mentioned that the lack of grip. That's also been mentioned by a hugely experienced wood turner from Canada called Ruby Clare. Now, most of you would probably have heard of Ruby. She is phenomenal, and I believe she's an ambassador for Record Power in Canada, and she said to them, look, you need to put some form of grip on the end of these jaws. So let's see how we get on, because Pete in his video explained how he did it, but I'm actually going to show you doing it. So 1 second. Okay, this is a piece of ash and I'm turning it 1125. Okay, the main reason I bought this, I'll put a link to the video up there. I did a prototype of a bead pen, and I think this will be perfect for me to make those pens. So let me get this swapped around and let's see how this performs. And as everybody else has said, I don't want this key. Mind you, it is a brand new chuck. It's quite, everything is quite stiff. There you go. Stay. Turn the speed up a bit. 1400. There you go. That is clamped down, but that comes out. So Pete was right, Ruby was right. That was clamped in, as you saw, but it's already come loose. So I'm going to set up for doing the fix. I'll bring you back in a second. So the fix that Ruby did and Pete did was to drill right down the middle here with a 5mm drill bit. Now I haven't got a 5mm high speed steel drill bit, but I have got a brand new 3/16, which is near as 5mm. So that's what I'm going to do. I do know this is going to totally void any warranty I've got on these jaws, but as you just saw, it doesn't work. So I'll be drilling at 600. I've got some 3-in-1 spray oil, which I should be dousing on the bit. Here we go. And that's through. There you go. I'm going to take one of these jaws off now, and then you can see a close-up of it. And there you have it. One tiny little groove down the middle of each of those. So let me get this put back on the lathe, and we'll turn the other end of that. Okay. Lathe speed's back up to 1400. Let's see if that's helped. Maybe not tight enough. Okay, I don't think I actually tightened it down as much as I did before drilling the grips in it, but with that little bit of extra pressure it worked fine. Let's see what it's done to the wood. Slight indentations, which you're going to get with any jaw, even my Axminster pen jaws, you're going to get that. So, that's the end of, or going to be the end of this video. Quick thoughts on the chuck. Apart from being small, it's sort of lost on this lathe. I like it. I love these dome jaws. I'm going to be putting them to a lot of use. Not fussed. It is quite a tight fit, which is not a bad thing. The movement is nice and smooth. It looks like it's a very well engineered chuck. Will I ever use the C-jaws on it? Probably not, because I've got this one, which is the Patriot, and also which have got small C-jaws on it. Oops. 1 second. And I've also got, I can't get it off at the moment, as I said, the little Rutlands. But thank you, Jane, for my birthday present. It's ideal. It's going to be those bead pens. I know I can now batch out. Once I've got something from a friend of mine, which I will mention when I do the video in a couple of weeks, hopefully, of batching out some bead pens, because somebody else has helped me out as well. So yeah, I hope you liked it. I don't normally do just unboxings and little tests like this, but the main point was, did I need to drill down there? And the answer is emphatically yes. So I know it invalidates the warranty on these, but they now work for me. So thank you, Pete, for that tip, and Ruby, I really appreciate it. So I'll put links to Pete's channel up there and down there, and I'm not sure if Ruby's got a YouTube channel, but I'll put a link down there and up there as well if she does. So if you've liked the video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, give it a thumbs down. I don't mind. Either way, leave a comment. As I've said before, if you don't like something and you don't let me know, then I can't fix it. And the one thing I will say is, excuse me, sorry, this cough is, cold is still hanging on. I've never had one person put a thumbs down and then left a comment, so hey ho. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Again, Happy New Year to everybody. My subscriber count is still growing, which I'm over the moon with. So thank you to everybody who's recently joined up. All you oldies, you diehards, the originals. And I remember, well, way ago, somebody said, "Oh, how about this?" And I found it on a comment, and it's old timers. So that's another one for you, old timers. So yeah, I'm happy, really happy. Thank you very much, Jane. Love it. There will be a video out next week. I'm back now, so all that's left for me to say, as normal, there won't be any pictures at the end because there's nothing to show apart from a round bit of ash. Please take care. Please stay safe. I'll see you next week. Not sure what yet. Well.